Hello PokeTubers, PokeTube Tyler, and I want to start off with this video by saying I'm really tired. It's super early right now when I'm recording this. I'm recording this before having to get ready to go to my regular job, but I was just so excited that I had to record this now. I couldn't wait till after work or anything, so here we are. If you didn't tell by the thumbnail, our cards are back from grading. I am super excited to see what kind of grades we get. Little story though, a little change up from when we did the video of talking about seeing them in. PSA is super backed up right now, and since they're super backed up, they don't offer their slower services anymore. They're cheaper. Everything is their more expensive ones, and then they jacked up the prices to, obviously make more money, but also because to slow down shipments because they're just so backed up. So I did a little change up. Since I wasn't going to go through PSA, I decided to use my membership through CGC finally, and I sent them off to CGC. In my opinion, the grading is probably going to be very similar to PSA, so we're just going to go with what I estimated, or I'm going to go with what I estimated through PSA, and then if you made your own estimates, you can change them if this changes your opinion by any means. But I decided to go through CGC because I could get them a lot quicker and for a lot better price. But just wanted to put that out there before we get into it, and you see that CGC logo instead of a PSA logo and you're like, what? The other thing I like about CGC though is I can get the subgrades, so it'll tell us what did really good on the card and what did really bad on the card. And I don't think anything's gonna do really bad, but it's gonna grade it and show the grades per grading element or whatever. So it's gonna be graded on centering, corners, sides, I believe, and then surface. So it's gonna show each personal grade for each one of those sections. So a little bit different from PSA, where it just gives you the grade and you have to kind of guess why or where it got marked down. If it got a 9, you have to figure out why it got marked a 9, not a 10. This will tell you why they marked it a 9 instead of a 10. But they sent us 2 boxes, and I believe that's because this one, the smaller one, is a little different from the other ones because it's the Venusaur Air card, and so they separate it. So we'll go through this one first. I already pre-opened them, so you didn't have to watch me struggle to get this open on both of them because that would have taken a while. They take the crap out of these things. But yeah, I'm just super excited. So we're doing this at the earliest sunrise so we can film and figure out what grading we got. But let's just get into it because I'm super excited. So we'll start off with the small one here first. That, in my opinion, I think it will have the Bulbasaur. I'm gonna try to figure out what side has the grade. Okay, so let's just flip it real quick. Yep, that's, hit the camera again. That's nice. Sorry for that. But this is the Bulbasaur Shadowless. I projected an 8 on this through PSA, but I'm still, like I said, I'm just gonna keep the grades that I estimated for PSA with CGC, so same grading. So let's see what the Shadowless Air Bulbasaur got. We got a 7.5. So pretty close to what I estimated, but we did not get what I guessed. And I must say, the casing on this, I never actually sent anything into PSA. I mean the PSA, it's the CGC, but I did have a membership. The cases are a lot better than PSA. So let's check this out. They say centering was a 9.5, surface got an 8, corners got a 7.5, and edges, or I said sides, but edges got a 7.5. So let's check it out. Centering, in my opinion, I thought was really nice, but they're giving it a 9.5. I still arguably could say that it's a 10, but I've seen worse centering and cards that got really good grades. Check out the back. What did we say? Surface got an 8. I don't know if we're going to be able to see anything on the surface because it's in the case. Corners 7.5. Corners on the front always usually look pretty nice. It's the back that you can really tell. I mean, there is a little bit of whitening in the corners. So yeah, I could justify an 8.5, and then edges got corners got 7.5. I don't know if I would give that a 7.5, but that's okay. That's what we're going with. And then edges 7.5. That card just moving there. I don't know if that you guys saw that, but it totally just moved in there. It's supposed to be sealed and stuff. Edges 7.5. I do see some white marks down there. There is some white marks on this side, so I can see the edges getting I guess a 7.5. So now we go into this big old box that has the rest of them in it. Gonna just pull one out and then try to cover it up. Okay, so gonna have to flip it around. Alright, so this one is the Hitmonchan Team Rocket Japanese. I estimated a 9 on this one. So let's see what it gets. An 8.5. So, centering 8.5, surface 8.5, corners 9.5, and edges 9.5. The thing I was worried about was the centering, I believe, on it, but I don't know how the surface got an 8.5, because I mean it was pretty flawless. Yeah, these cards totally move in here. That's kind of disappointing. They're not very. I guess they should be sealed and like not be able to move, but you can totally like wiggle them around a little bit. That's kind of disappointing. I guess not that it really matters if you're just not gonna break the seal on these, but still. So corners 9.5 and edges 9.5. I don't know how they got. I mean, the corners in my opinion look flawless. There's no whitening whatsoever. Edges, there's no whitening whatsoever. So I don't know how they came up with that. Centering, I was expecting not a perfect grade on. That's why I was giving it a 9. The surface, I'm not sure what they found on the surface, because if I remember right, I did not see any scratches or print lines, so kind of disappointing, but also it's like still got a 9.5, so I'm not gonna be too upset. I'm gonna try to flip these around to make it a little bit easier for the revealing on my end. Alright, so let's see what the next card we have is. We have the Magnum, in which I also projected a 9 for this one. So let's see what we got. We got a 9. Alright, I got one right. Woohoo! Centering 9, surface 9, corners 8.5, and edges 9. So centering, I thought it had perfect centering. They're saying it does not. I guess I could see that a little bit off from top to bottom, maybe just a little bit, but it's very slim to even mark that down as a 9. I'm gonna see if I can zoom this out a little bit. Alright, there we go. Make this a little bit easier for us. Surface got a 9. It's so hard to tell when they're already in the case on like the surfaces, because you really can't look at them, but I don't remember seeing any scratches or anything on the hollow or on the back, so I just have to take their word for it. Corners got an 8.5, which that one had right down there, had a white mark. I mean, it's very arguable, but I don't see any other whitening on the corners. Maybe a little harsh on the corners there, and then edges got a 9. So, but we got one correct. Woohoo! Oh, and I was gonna show you, if you didn't know, why this one Bulbasaur was an air card. The length says 15 pounds. Last time I checked, science says lengths can't be measured in pounds. Alright, but that's all the Shadowless Bulbasaurs, the vintage Bulbasaurs, all had that air. So let's go into the next card here. Try to cover it up, and I already saw it, but we have the first edition Venusaur. So I projected a 9 on this one. And let's see what I got. A Venusaur, first edition, got a mint 9. Alrighty, centering 8.5, surface 9, corners 9.5, and edges 9. So the centering, I believe, was the only thing that I thought was really hindering it to give it a 9. Man, again, surface got a 9. Can't really pull it out and to give a good valid look on it. Edges got a 9, and then surface got corners got a 9.5. See if we can see anything here. I mean, I honestly, there might be a little bit of whiting down there, but I do not see any whiting really at all on the corners or the edges, so that's kind of disappointing. I really wish I could see where they were getting this from. So, but you still got another one correct, another CGC 9. I'm gonna have to remember to say CGC instead of PSA. That's gonna be difficult. Alright, next card here, we have the Asmaril. This one I opened up from a fresh pack that I had, so it should have been in really good condition, but I estimated a 9 because the centering was not great. But let's see what we got. We got a CGC 9 again, centering 8.5. That's what I was estimating it to get marked down on, and the centering was not good on this one. Surface got a 9.5, corners got a 9.5, and edges got a 9. So again, surface I can't go over because well, it's in a case. It's going to be too hard, so I'm not even going to try. Corners got 9.5. Let's check here. Again, I don't see anything on the corners, and I haven't got a perfect 10 rating on any subject yet. So I don't know. An edges got a what? A 9? I don't see anything that could have marked it a 9. I don't know. I don't know if CGC is trying to get a little bit harsher on the grading just because they're trying to keep up now with PSA and Beckett, and so they're trying to get a little more credibility. But man, I cannot see any whiting. That's disappointing. At least their cases are a lot. I like their cases a lot. They feel a lot better quality than PSAs. These ones feel a lot flimsier, but like I said, I have seen the cards actually move in a couple of these, so I don't know about that though. I never seen them do that in a PSA. Alright, this is the last one, and we have that Butterfree, which I was optimistic and guessed a 10, but with the way the grading's going right now, I'm not that confident anymore. I give up. But let's see what we got. We got a 9.5. They just couldn't give me the 10, could they? They just wouldn't do it. But we finally got one that got a 10. Subject. Centering got a 9. Surface got a 9.5. Corners a 10 and edges a 9.5. So surface again I can't go into. Centering, I mean, it's so hard to tell on these cards. So the front you're not really gonna be able to tell at all, but I thought I had perfect centering. Check out the back. I'm still arguably saying that that should be a 10 centering. It's maybe off just a tad from left to right, but I'm still arguably saying that's a 10 centering. But they gave us a 9. Surface not gonna check. Corners got 10, and then edges got a 9.5. Not seeing any reason why this edges should have got a 9.5 and not a 10. No reason. I don't think even if the edges got a 10, it wouldn't have changed the grade from a 9.5. I think the 2 more would have got a 10. The centering, I don't know. I think the centering at least deserved a 9.5, if not a 10. Surface got a 9.5. I can't argue. I just gotta take their word with it because it's in a case now. It's in a case now. All right. Well, I believe that was it. that was all the cards that we still have to get grading. But I do have a whole new lineup already ready to send back into CGC and see what we can get graded. I am really excited with the grades that we got, though. They were not too off honestly, from what I estimated. I got slaughtered last time when we sent it off to PSA, so I'll just do that for now. Sorry if my enthusiasm's down, but like I said, it is super early in the morning, so I am tired. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. There's going to be more giveaways starting up soon as well, so keep an eye out for those. Make sure you have the notification bell on so you can be ready for when those giveaways get started. And of course, as always, please give me a thumbs up and thunder punch that notification bell.